If you've ever felt overwhelmed by clutter, yearned for a more purposeful lifestyle, or dreamt of boosting your bank account without sacrificing happiness, you've come to the right place. In this video, we'll be unlocking the magic of minimalist living and mastering the art of simplifying while saving. By the time we reach tip number 1, you'll be armed with the key strategies to embrace minimalist living and embark on a journey of ultimate simplicity and financial freedom. So let's jump in. Tip number 8. One in, one out. Most of us have an accumulation problem. Put simply, we tend to buy many more things than we let go of. The problem with this is obvious. Our living spaces fill up quickly, and our budgets get strained and overloaded. This is where the one in, one out rule comes in. It's a simple concept. For every new, non-perishable item you bring into your life, whether it's a piece of clothing, a gadget, or even a piece of furniture, you commit to parting ways with an existing possession. Let's say you're eyeing a new pair of shoes that you absolutely adore. Before making the purchase, take a look at your shoe collection and choose a pair that you're willing to let go of. By implementing this rule, you're not only curating your belongings to those that truly resonate with you, but also becoming more conscious of your spending. Whether it's donating, selling, or recycling, the one in, one out rule keeps your space organized, your possessions meaningful, and your wallet happier than ever. Tip number 7. Quality over quantity. Going for the cheapest option might seem like a bargain up front, but it can turn into a money pit over time. So make sure you invest in quality instead, where you opt for well-made products that might have a higher initial cost but pay off in the long run. From durable clothing and kitchen appliances to sturdy furniture and electronic gadgets, quality items are built to withstand the test of time. The next time you're in need of a new purchase, take a moment to research brands known for their quality and durability. Consider reading reviews, seeking recommendations, and comparing products. And it doesn't need to be just new items either. Second-hand quality items can be just as good as new. Just remember that it's equally not about buying the most expensive option, but rather choosing items that provide value for their price. Investing in quality means spending less in the long term as you reduce replacement costs and enjoy items that truly enhance your life. Tip number 6. Cook at home. Dining out frequently can seem like a fun activity. After all, it offers convenience, fun, and can double up as a social activity too. The issue with it, though, is that food tends to be one of the top expenses for most individuals and families. So dining out too often, or even getting takeaways for that matter, can quickly add up and take a toll on your budget. The answer is home cooking, where you have full control over ingredients, portions, and costs. Whether you're a seasoned chef or a beginner, cooking at home empowers you to whip up your favorite dishes, experiment with new recipes, and savor the satisfaction of a homemade meal. What are the steps to embarking on this culinary adventure? Start by planning your weekly meals and always making grocery lists before you go shopping. This helps you avoid impulse junk food purchases and stay organized. Explore online recipes, cooking tutorials, and meal prep tips to make the process enjoyable and efficient. Not only will you save money, but you'll also have the opportunity to customize your meals, eat healthier, and even impress your friends and family with your newfound culinary skills. Tip number 5. Declutter regularly. Excess clutter can be overwhelming. It not only takes up physical space, but can also lead to mental clutter and stress without you even realizing it. It definitely pays to declutter regularly, which will slowly but surely simplify and streamline your surroundings. From clothes that haven't seen the light of day for years to knickknacks collecting dust, it's time to say goodbye to the excess and welcome a more organized and peaceful environment. To get started, set aside dedicated time on an evening or a weekend to tackle one area at a time: a closet, a drawer, or even a whole room. Sort each item into one of these 4 categories: keep, donate, sell, or toss. As you let go of what you no longer need, you'll create space for the things you truly cherish. Whether you're using the popular KonMari method or a more intuitive seat-of-the-pants approach, decluttering regularly will become a habit that transforms your living space into a tranquil haven of simplicity. Tip number 4. Downsize your living space. Can less really be more? It certainly can when it comes to your home. Large homes often come with higher utility bills, maintenance costs, and a cluttered feeling. Instead, embrace downsizing, where you intentionally choose a living space that suits your needs and lifestyle. From a smaller apartment to a cozy tiny home, downsizing not only reduces your living expenses, but also encourages you to simplify your possessions and focus on what truly matters. Start by evaluating your current living space and assessing what you truly need. Consider your priorities, whether it's a central location, access to nature, or a sense of community. Research smaller living options that align with your preferences and budget. Of course, this is a lot easier once you've decluttered your home, so you're left with only the things you really want and need. Ultimately, downsizing isn't just about minimizing square footage. It's about maximizing the joy and freedom that come with living a more intentional and frugal lifestyle. Tip number 3: limit impulse buys. Impulse buys are the nemesis of any financially smart individual. They can quickly zap your budget and clutter your home with items you didn't truly want or need. And from catchy sale signs to flashy displays, retailers know how to trigger impulse buying tendencies. But at the end of the day, you do have the power to make deliberate choices. So to navigate this shopping maze, you must take intentional steps to curb those spur-of-the-moment purchases. The next time you feel the urge to make an unplanned purchase, take a deep breath and give yourself a moment of pause. Ask yourself if the item aligns with your priorities and needs. Consider implementing the 24-hour rule, where you wait a day before making a purchase to ensure it's a well-considered decision. By being mindful of impulse buys, you'll not only save money, but also cultivate a mature shopping behavior. Tip number 2: swap and borrow. Do you find yourself reflexively looking to buy every time you need an outfit, an appliance, or a tool? The issue with this is that it can lead to both overspending and clutter, especially for items that you don't use often. Swapping and borrowing instead can be a great alternative. Done right, it's like having a huge closet, workshop, and library right at your fingertips. From borrowing a ladder for a quick home improvement project to swapping clothes with friends for a special event, this strategy encourages resourcefulness and reduces the need for purchasing. To build this sharing ecosystem, start by connecting with friends, family, and neighbors who are open to swapping and lending items. Create a network of trust where everyone benefits from each other's possessions. For bigger communities, consider online platforms and local groups dedicated to sharing and borrowing. By embracing this practice, you'll not only save money but also build relationships and contribute to a more sustainable way of living. Tip number 1: use cash envelopes. Sticking to only cash for purchases can be a lifesaver for a lot of people out there. Sometimes it's a good thing to feel the pain of seeing the money leave your wallet or account. The issue with using credit cards for every transaction is that it's almost too convenient, so it can easily lead to overspending and a detachment from your budget. This is where the cash envelope method comes in, where you're giving physical form to your budget categories. From groceries and entertainment to dining out, each category gets its own envelope with a designated amount of cash. To put your own cash envelope system into place, begin by setting up your monthly budget, breaking down your spending into categories. Then, withdraw the predetermined amount of cash for each category and place it in its corresponding envelope. And when you're out shopping or spending, use the allocated cash from the envelope. When the envelope is empty, it's a clear signal to stop spending in that category for the month. By using cash envelopes, you're not only staying on track with your budget but also cultivating a tangible connection with your financial goals. Check out these videos next on more tips and tricks to save better.